Welcome to our Shallal newsletter, which we are putting into BSL today. So our first event is Mazey Day in Penzance on Saturday, the 28th of June. We'll be in the 1 o'clock parade. We're busy making lots of constructions, a galleon, jellyfish, and we'll also be in Penlee Park with a stall all day. So do come along and meet us. The next thing we're going to is Blue Light Day, which is up at the Royal Cornwall Showground Weybridge on July the 2nd. It's an emergency services day and an event for people with learning disabilities to see emergency vehicles, but there's also a lot of entertainment. We are part of that. We're going to be dancing at 11:35 on the stage, and we'll also have a stall with artwork and things to buy. And we want to talk to you because Colin is coming along and doing more outreach work in North and East Cornwall. So we hope to meet a lot of people up there on Blue Light Day. We have a map about it, which I'll put at the end of this. The next thing we have is Refuges by Shallal Dance Theatre on Friday, the 11th of July. This is an improvised performance. It's a one-off. The dancers have never heard the music before, and it's highly entertaining. We recommend you coming to see it. It's at the Centre in Newlyn. All our performances are free or by donation. The next thing we have is Crowdie and Crowdie's Summer Showcase. Crowdie is an arts centre in Redruth, and they've got events going on for 3 days from the 25th to the 27th of July. On the Friday, Shallal Dance Theatre will be performing some of Journeys at 12 o'clock, outside or inside, and also having a parade of some of the things they made for Mazey Day at 2 o'clock. On the Saturday, there'll be collaborative mark making with music in the studio. It's going on all day, and you can see the details on our newsletter. And on the Sunday, we have Shallal Arts Rainbow Cabaret, also in our studio, which will be great fun, and that you can see more information on our newsletter. This Friday, our friend Hannah is performing with Talia Through the Green and By the Blue, a new dance show they've created, and it's having one of its last performances in Falmouth at 7 o'clock at the King Charles Hall. Our news is that we went to the Donkey Sanctuary. We had a studio outing of artists, and we went drawing donkeys, which we thoroughly enjoyed, and we want to make an exhibition about in the future. We performed Journeys at the Launceston Poetry Festival, and that had BSL support, and we had great feedback. Lovely music, lovely dance, fantastic dancers. I enjoyed every moment. Thanks. We were also in Cornwall Open Studios, again at Crowdie. And first of all, to say a big thank you to Helen and Therese and Karen and Henny for being there to meet and greet everybody. And Karen exhibited a lot of her work in the second weekend. There are more comments about that on our blog that you can look up and find. In the autumn, we have Better Together, a series of exhibitions by friends and artists in Shallal. The first one is my husband, Peter Willis. It's in August at the Growbox Cafe Crowdie, and he'll be 75 in August. The second one is Anna and Zoe, who are old friends from childhood, and we're also in Shallal too. And that's at the Borley Smart Room, Porthmere Studios, St Ives. And that's from the 6th to the 9th of September. And the third one will be Eddie and Kyle, and that's in October, again in the Growbox Cafe, Crouchy. We're also excited to share the fact that Eddie has a new single released, The Way You Planned. Check it out. Our monthly groups are back on in St Austell and Newquay, and do contact us if you live that way and find out when they're happening. They're once a month. And the last thing is, if you want to donate to us, please do. We're looking for sponsors. We're looking for support. We're looking for how we can make ourselves sustainable. But most of all, we hope we might see you at one of our events. Thank you.